fix up the zone.
Well, we pretty much fixed it up except
So right. Take some paper. Here is paper.
I think that the Southeast Asia...
Take this. First of all, find out the zone. What is the zone?
If Southeast Asia and Australia would join in one zone, it would be Southeast Asia and Australia. If that were one zone, it would be all right.
You can make it?
It wouldn't be too difficult.
Right. Yeah. What? 1, 2, 3. What is the one zone? Zone number 1.
Eastern U.S. Oh, you mean before?
No, before and now.
All right, Southeast Asia, Australia.
That is one.
That is one. If everyone is agreed. If everyone is agreeable.
They agree, everyone will agree. It is not first of all. First of all, make the zone. Whomever I will say, he will agree. That is not problem. First of all, make a zone.
All right.
Yeah.
Hong Kong, including Hong Kong, North and South Vietnam, Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia, Borneo, New Guinea, Australia, New Zealand, Fiji Islands, Samoa, and Tahiti.
A lot of easy.
Make that one more. And then next, John.
Japan.
Customers divide the whole world. It doesn't matter who goes there. That is some.
India,
India separate.
India, Pakistan, Burma, Bangladesh, and Nepal. This first one was in China. Then we have the Mediterranean zone.
China goes to the
Southeast Asia.
Far East.
eh?
Far East.
Where is Japan?
It is more north.
No. What is the name?
Japan, Korea.
Now what we are naming? Far East.
One zone called Japan. We could call it Far East.
So China is nearer to Japan. Is it not?
Well, it's very big.
Huh?
China is very big. It could be either one because it
So
touches
China is big, but we have no center.
Hong Kong.
Hong Kong.
So Hong Kong under which zone?
Well, it's very close to Manila, and Manila is in far Southeast Asia, Australia.
So Hong Kong is already zone
Yes.
according to our plan.
Yes. Oh.
Would you like us to excuse you?
Previously, Hong Kong was under Southeast Asia.
Now,
It's still. So we make China with Hong Kong, and it will be Southeast Asia. But Peking is much closer to Japan.
divide the whole world into 12 parts.
It'll be Southeast
So where's China?
Spain, Portugal, France, Italy, Yugoslavia, Italy, Greece, Turkey, Israel, Syria.
Africa is one. Gradually, this GBC, they can take assistance to help them.
Eastern U.S.
Yeah, one check from Toronto, just the bank has not been able to take care, but it's who sent this check? Then down.
Yes,
Huh?
12 zones.
12 young men.
The 12 zones.
All world. Let us see. Southeast Asia, Australia, Japan, Korea, Far East, India, Central, Mediterranean, Germany, Africa, South America, British Isles, Eastern Europe, Central Europe, Western Europe, Canada. So, as you have specifically mentioned, Mediterranean means these. Similarly, all these centers should be specifically mentioned these.
I was waiting to show him Sundar Prabhu came back this year already listed.
Now, so far, our GBC members concerned, we are almost all we are present. Also, I will present in this country. And who else? That also I represent. So, Gold Sundar. He has been already agreed. Giriraj also. Those who are absent, I represent. Now, so far, Srila Prabhu is concerned, he has resigned from this. And he will concentrate on editorial work. And Kirtanananda will become the president of New Vrindavan. So that question is solved. Now how the New Vrindavan will be managed, that is a mystery.
We talked about that this
So
morning.
Srila Prabhu will exit from the GBC. And now others, Sudama is there. So one exit and one new also, Giriraj is there. And how many we are now existing? Actually,
So the seventh year,
7 or 8 we are, including something. So who are those 4? One Sudama, one Madhu, one Suduka. Madhudvisa is new,
Oh.
from the old group.
Vishnu Das.
Eh?
Vishnu Das.
So he is out.
Lord Krishna.
Eh?
Lord
Tamal Krishna is out.
Yes.
Krishnadas is out. Hagiri is out. So out of 12, 3 out. So who are the 9?
Sudama and
8 present here.
Andhadeva.
Eh?
7 present. 7 present. Hayagriva, including Hayagriva.
There's 8 present, but Hayagriva is out, so that makes 7.
Hmm? You are 3 and 3, 6 and he is 7. 7. So 7, there Hagiriva and present 8. And 3 out. Then who is the next 9?
Andhadeva and Sudama.
Oh, Sudha. Then it's all right. Then all right. Now, 3 out.
Yes.
3 are Hagiriva Prabhu and Krishnadas Prabhu and Tavan Krishna. So out of the 3, we are adding Brahmananda, Giriraj and Madhudvisa.
Like Goshinda.
Eh?
South America.
Gaurasundar. So, Giriraj, Brahmananda and Madhudvisa we want to enter. Then, 3 candidates, 4 new.
Because originally Bali Mardan had a zone, and now he's with ISKCON Press. So
Oh.
actually he doesn't have a zone anymore.
Here. So you are also out?
That's a really difficult problem.
No problem. GBC means now they should tour very extensive. That is the first principle. GBC. Not sit down one place and pass resolution. No. They must be active. They must act like me. As I am old man, I am traveling all over the world. Now to give me relief, the GBC member, I shall expand into 12 more so that they can exactly work like me. Gradually they will initiate us. At least first initiation. You must make advance. That is my motive. So, in that way I want to divide and 12 zones. And we have to make what? Propaganda throughout the whole world. Now, if you think that the world is so big, 12 members are insufficient, then we can increase more members
Right, yeah.
and make the zone similarly divided. It is world affair after all.
Should have had, the reason we have 13 here is because Bali Mardan, he's actually at the press. He doesn't actually have the zone at this time.
The modern visa is taking my zone.
Yeah.
So we keep 13 GBC at this point. But will Bali Mardan stay at the press and be considered GBC?
But he is not going to travel, Balimardan.
Yeah.
unless he can find a substitute to that press. If he can find somebody.
First point is the GBC member must be extensively served.
What about my position, Prabhupada?
Everyone's position will be considered. This is the first thing. And so extensively served.
So positions like Bali Mardana and Karanda, who have to remain stationary so much, we'll have to consider
Plus
them.
stationary, one thing is that the Bolimarjan, especially Karanda, he has got already extensive field locally. He has to manage so many things. So extensively touring means for the mission expanding. That is the simply touring is not required. Doing something substantial to increase the interest of the society. That is. So Karandar has got many departments. So he can be given to work and sometimes go out. So his position is like that. And similarly, Balimardan's position is there. He can be also. If you have got many engagements, many departments to manage there. So he may not choose. Our only aim is that one must take monthly responsibility.
Why not Bali Mardana tour sometimes to check on the foreign literatures, French, German, see how they're going on, and inspect the foreign literature field.
Also, I was planning to take speaking engagements in the provinces.
Even help with the new one,
So we can increase the number.
Yeah.
So according to present position, how many? Maybe 15?
13.
Why not 15? Make 15.
You were thinking of Keshav.
Huh?
You were thinking of Keshav.
Or anyone, you can do it. Then you have to reorganize the zone. 15 zone.
This is much better for actually expanding.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
we
we're
must
simply
expand.
maintaining.
We must expand. Now the framework of expansion is done by me. Now they should be solidified. Just like your skyscraper building, your framework is done. Then they're met nicely air-conditioned and covered by glass. It makes a nice house. Similarly, so far the framework is done. I have done now with your help. Now we have to push this movement. This is a very important movement. This is at a first. It is actually for the benefit of the human society. They are kept in darkness about God, and we are delivering God, here is God. So that must be pushed. What is your opinion? So they are kept in darkness about God. Somebody is speaking, saying God is dead, saying God is impersonal, there is no God, I am God, you are God, all this nonsense. Here is God. We have to push this. What do you think? How do you think? So Haikuru is taking charge of pushing this movement by help in editorial. And that is most important. Because we are distributing books. Our writing will be gospel. Our writing, we have to edit in such a way, present our literature in such a way that it will be gospel truth. Authorized. The people will refer to our books. So we have to very cautiously print our literature. It's not ordinary literature, it's fiction or something, story. Just like Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavad. They are not ordinary literature. Without any four defects of human frailties. Brahm, Pramad, Vipravisha. So we are following those literatures. So our writing should be so authorized that in future one may not find any fault, contradiction. Cautiously. The ideas are given there now. In future, of course, it's required. It will increase its cost. And this is the position. Now, for the present, we have to switch on this movement with positive conviction that here is God. God is neither dead, nor every one of you is God, nor he is impossible. God is a person, and we give you his name, address, father's name, activities, here. So we have to push on this. So if you have got any doubt about it, then you cannot do it. If you have got any doubt that whether Krishna is positive God or not, it is not doubtful, then you cannot do it. And that is the first qualification. If you are yourself not convinced, how you can convince others? This is our Prabhupada. This is our mission. Whether you are all convinced on this point that here is positive God. What is your opinion? And so far I am concerned, I am convinced. And therefore I am pushing on. It is a fact. I am pushing on because I am pushing on fact, not fiction. And that much I am personally convinced. Whenever there is somebody says, you believe, and no, I don't believe, it is fact. Any press reporter, that press reporter. It is not the question I believe and don't believe. It is a fact. God is there. You believe or not believe, but God must be there. Your believing, not believing, it doesn't matter. If I don't believe, there is no president. That does not mean there will be no president. There must be president. I may not know who is president. But it is not there. So people are in misconception that there is no God, God is dead, I am God, you are God, God is not person. So many God theories. But we have no theory. We have got a positive presentation, here is God. With that conviction we have to push on. So you must be prepared in that. There will be so many questions, so many opposing elements. You have to face them by your arguments, by your knowledge. this is required. At least we must have faith in that way. And we have to do something. This is the fact. We are Brahma Sampradaya. Lord Brahma's Sampradaya. So Brahma Sampradaya, Lord Brahma is giving. Just like last evening we are reading about Brahma's thought. He is proving, yes, you are Brahma. Although you are a child, you appear to be a child, but you are God. That is Brahma's heart. And he is giving support in that. So if we follow Brahma, then there is no question. There is no. And he writes in his Samhita, Ishara Parama Kushi, Sachidananda, Vidya, Anarila, Gurin, Sarvakar, hey, here is the God. And Krishna says, Aham Sarvasya Prabhava, Matta Parataro Nasti. Krishna confirms. There is no more superior. Truth behind it. I am the origin of everything. Aham Sarvasya. Matta sarvam pravartate. Everything comes from it. The Vedanta says, Janmadha Silpaha. Its absolute truth is that, which is the original source of everything. So, Krishna says, I am the original source of everything. The Vedanta says, the absolute truth means the original source of everything. Brahma confirms it. And so you must also understand. Yes, it is all true. So you must spread your conviction by your literature, by your argument, by your preaching, by facing opposite elements. That is important. What do you think, Vittama? That is our advancement means the more we meet opposing elements, that is it. Therefore, preacher is the best devotee because he is a soldier. Just like government gives all importance to the fighting soldier. When there is war, all come first for the soldier first. Then the civic people. There is no butter in Germany. There is no butter. There is soldiers were profusely supplied with butter. And sometimes when the enemy attacks, they throw it out and go away and go to another center. Still there is butter. And that my godbrother, soldier, when he first came to India, I asked him, but I heard that you German people are very robust, how can stop? Why you are so thin and weak? So he replied with this guy, in our child, when I was 8 years old, weekly I was getting butter from this side. Everything was controlled. Even for children, but the soldiers there was no control. So that is, my point is that those who are soldiers fighting on behalf of Krishna, they are brave soldiers. Nachatasmat manusyeshu paschitni priyatikpa. Krishna said, nobody is dearer than he. He is in the process of preaching this Bhagavad Gita. So, in order to become very dear to Krishna, actually, that is the position. So we must preach in that way, mold by our literature, by our magazine, by our book, by our speech, by our arrangement. Of course, very peaceful. We are not going to actually becoming violent. But by argument, by word, by your method, by your teaching, you have become good. Just selected 15 men wanted for the present. So they increase more. Now we have got very many branches. But the duty is very responsible. So as so far the center is concerned, the local president, these are they manage. The GBC can supervise the things are going on. The first management is that each and every member in the temple is chanting 16 down and following the regulations. Otherwise we are no help. That is our spiritual strength. That must be executed. Das Thakur, such an exalted personality, such a Bhavan, still is a numerical counting. Even up to the point of his death. Therefore he was giving the Namacharya. It's so rigid in fact. Even at the time of his death, Lord Chaitanya requested, now you can minimize. No, I cannot minimize. And what is the number? 300,000. These are the examples. Sometimes, but the regulation is if one day cannot finish, we have to finish the next. The 16 round is not very large number, the lowest. The lowest in India is 20. Yes, 25. 16 round is 20. So, the president, local president must see that the members are chanting. In this way, the institution will be managed and then it will make progress. That is our spiritual strength. To observe the regulatory principle and please chant 16 down. Then you do other things. It is an institution of spiritual activity. So every one of us should be spiritually strong. Otherwise, superficially, if we want to manage, we will not get it. Annavilasitasamnam jnanam samāgamāpidam anukulyena krishnānusuliram bhakti. Anukulyena krishnānusuliram favorably. Otherwise, it will go to the category of annavilasita. Material desire, jnana, karma, yoga, piti. And bhakti is so pure that it has nothing to do with material activities or speculative or mystic yoga. It has nothing to do. Just like Gopi, Vrinda, they have nothing to do with all this knowledge. Karma, jnana, yoga. They are neither yogis, nor very learned scholar, Vedantis, nor very good businessmen, economists. Simple, boys and girls. But their devotion is exalted. Because they did not know anything beyond Krishna. Krishna is their life. Never mind whether Krishna is God or not. It doesn't matter. They didn't care for God. Gopis, when they saw Narayan, he's Narayan. He's Narayan. They have nothing to do. They're searching after Krishna. I find Krishna presented himself as Narayan, 400. They neglected. And before Radharani, he could not remain as Narayan. Automatically his handed was folded. Hands were folded. Our idea is Vrindavan. So, our love for Krishna should be so strong that we don't care for anything. But for preaching, if somebody challenges us, yes, we are prepared to talk. That is our problem. That is Uttamodika. His love is Krishna is enormous but not sentimental. If anyone wants to talk with him, he speaks like, yes, come on. That is Uttamodika. Mahabharata. So this is the position. Now something is in your hand, Krishna consciousness, that was my plan, and shall carry this baggage and give it to the Americans and they will distribute it. That was my plan. That's why I came to America. So now you are so many boy, young boy, you have understood. Come do it and give me the lead. I remain in the background. And let me finish my work. And those who are assisting in my writing, I will welcome or other men are assisting. Then think make that. At least this institution is called, will give to the world so many valuable books, jewels. So there is no company. Then they will appreciate. They will see it. It's very important. Already they are appreciating on account of the paper, what is that paper? That sometimes
Los Angeles Times.
maybe they are not ordinary.
That's not Los Angeles Times.
They are serious. They are not ridiculous. So our seriousness will be proved when our books and literatures are properly distributed around thinking men, scholars. And similarly, we should introduce ourselves to these schools, colleges, universities. This is our program. So I have got my program now in place because I will do it. So far Vrindavan question is concerned, that is already solved. Now you make, divide and place yourself and do what? That's how you want.
There are 2 more GBC appointments that have to be made?
Yes, there are already now extra. Now we are increasing 15.
That's we keep everybody.
Practically, there's not much. We would divide Europe into another.
Not all the time they can't give like that. So 3 has already entered and 3 has already gone. Saman Krishna has gone. Ayu has gone. And Krishna Das has gone. And we are introducing 3, Brahmananda, Srila and Madhusudana. Goes.
So should we keep the number at 13, Srila Prabhupada?
Maybe. Huh?
13 is.
Or you can make it up to 15. I am not it.
The
But
Guru Maharaj wanted 12 originally?
he wanted, but he wanted to manage Goviam. We are managing the whole world. Guru Maharaj was not so less intelligent that how you shall stick to it.
Yeah. We can divide up into smaller and smaller parts.
That we do now. This is my manifesto I have given you. And so far Vrindavan is concerned, now there are three properties. So ideally wants to keep his own property. Is that correct? Have you Prabhu?
The least property.
Huh?
That least property.
Least property. So I am not patient. I want that he should live very peacefully and concentrate his mind for everything. And he may not be disturbed with this marriage. The Kirtananda Maharaj will agree that the marriage. So that problem is solved. Now you make divide the jobs and work, that's all. I want to simple it. That's all.
You want us to make more zones now, Srila Prabhupada?
You make ourselves. Because 13, we are making now 13. You make 13.
No, actually, there's 12, and Bali Mardan was staying at the press, and he was going to travel around. We wanted to increase and make more
That's
zones.
all right, that's all right. Bali Mardan will be stagnant.
But he can oversee some foreign
No,
literature.
yes, yes, right. The book department. Book department, and they may move according to convenience. Bali Mardan and Param, he has got also very responsible. Department, this department, that department, and yet household, more household. So his brain is already congested. So similarly, you also think of the book, and everyone take great responsibility. Then we have to serve this mission. The people are foolish. They have forgotten God. We are very best service. And without God, it is all useless. Zero. All this civilization. Zero. Whatever they are making advancement is all zero, all nonsense. And actually it is. Now, the priestly order supporting homosex are like they are going to pass resolution and getting married between man to man. The human society has come down to such a degraded position. We are astonished. And I heard from Kirtananda Maharaj there is a big conference for passing this resolution. In India still, if there is somebody hears about homosexuality, homosexuality is there, but nobody will support publicly. So abominable. People are coming down. And this is the subject matter for priestly order. It may be subject matter for the legislator. The priestly order they are discussing for 1 week. Oh, how much good name. Just imagine. Halena Parichayate, one has to study by the result. Not that superficially so that you are very much advanced. But Halena, what is the result? Halena Parichayate. Your that is in English word also. End justifies the means. The end is this is the end. They are going to support homosexuality, getting married. There are many cases. The priestly order has actually got married. I have read it in the paper. Watch. What is called? First time. They are telling. So we have nothing to criticize them. The world is degrading to the lowest status, even less than animal. The animal also do not suffer much. They have never sex life between male to male. They are less than animal. People are becoming. This is all due to godlessness. Rava bhaktasya kuto mahurguna. Godless civilization cannot have any good quality. Rava bhaktasya kuto mahurguna. Manorathena asatu bhavana. They will simply go to the untruth by mental fatigue.